Do you think you can guess the review count of a random game on Steam? I wrote a Chrome plugin that hides the real review count of a game, and instead you see this right here. You get a multiple choice question with 6 possible answers, and you have to guess how many reviews does this game have. How many reviews a game has is a very direct proxy for how successful a game is. So this game is kind of, can you just from looking at a game, can you guess how successful the game was? Let's play this one, for example. So we're not allowed to look at the real review count. We have to guess how many reviews does it have. We're of course allowed to check out the price. It's free. It came out in 2025. Let's see if it has a trailer. Okay, this could already be a positive outlier. So there are not, if you go to a random game on Steam, usually they'll have very, very little reviews. This one looks competently made. It's horror. So I will give this one 540 maybe? No, it has 146. So I was wrong with my guess there. So now you get the idea of the game. And I also implemented this button here. Steam usually does not have this button. This next game button brings you to a completely random game on Steam. Let's see where it takes us. Sphere game, epic. This alone is already interesting. Just the option to get to a random game on Steam. It really shows you how many, sorry to say it, trash games there are on Steam. And I have to give us a little asterisk here. This is a bit of a harsher video. I don't know how else to frame this. Like I'm not looking to shame any other developers or anything of the sort. I'll just be very, very extremely honest, right? So obviously you have like a ball rolling game here, something like this, releasing that in 2021. I don't think it's gonna do very well. I'm gonna guess this has 8 reviews, and that is indeed correct. So this is not me hating on the developers. This is me just trying to guess the correct number. For example, for this one, I don't really even have to look at it too closely. I think this has 0 reviews. And that is also correct. I'm sorry, it hurts me. It hurts. It really hurts me. And also, just to be clear, I practiced this game a little bit. Oh, look, this is interesting. This could be a positive outlier. So the positive outliers are the real challenge, because you can guess a lot of games right, but just by clicking the lowest one. Most of the time it's just the lowest one. But the real challenge is, can you spot the positive outliers? I have a feeling this could be a positive outlier. Let's check out the trailer. By the way, in case the audio is muted anywhere in this video, that means I got copyright striked and I removed the audio, so if there's audio missing anywhere, don't worry. So the trailer does not have sound effects, which is a bit suspicious. Let's check out the price. It's early access and it's $13. It came out in 2023. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's not 4 reviews. It might be 72, but I don't think so, because it looks very competently done and it has a publisher. It has 2 publishers. So I think this one has probably 750 reviews or more. Story-rich shooting game. Let's check out the other trailer. It's quite pretty. I'm almost tempted to give it 6,000. By the way, you can of course try to guess along. I think I will lock in. I think I'm gonna go with 750. Ha! Who is the greatest? Rob, this is 1, I think. Lock in your guess. It is indeed 1. Alright, next one. Blade Funk. Ay. This is the lowest one. This is 7. I could of course make the game more difficult by making the numbers closer together, but like the idea of the game is not that you have to guess if it's like 500 or 400 reviews. That would be way harder, but that's kind of not the point. I want to see if I can guess how successful a game is. And so guessing if it has 300 or 400 reviews, that's kind of not the point. Let's see. This one, pretty sure is 0. Yep. Okay, we got an interesting one. This one is a bit more difficult. It looks better at first glance. It has trailers. It came out in 2022. It's $15. Let's check out the trailer. It's a twin stick shooter. Yeah. Yeah. I think if you're lucky, if you're very lucky, you got 71. I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna guess 7. Lock in your answer. It is 7. It is really heartbreaking because you can see how much effort went into this game, and then you get like 7 reviews. But it's surprisingly, it's like the subtle differences a lot of the time. Like, it's really strange. I feel like after looking at a couple of games in like this weird Steam game mode, I really feel like I can just tell when something didn't sell too well. Casino Poker. This one's only $3. But the first screenshot we see looks absolutely garbage. I'm gonna say 5, I think. Yeah. Next one. Amazing Tower Defense. This looks nice. Trailer doesn't have sound effects. Visually it's nice, but we can't hear the sound effects. Yeah, in close-up it doesn't hold up as well anymore. It's free to play though. It's free to play, and it published in 2021. So the fact that it's free to play makes me think that it's not 0. I think it's 68. Sorry, I'm going kind of too fast for you to guess along, right? I hope you're still having fun here. This is like GeoGuessr, but for game developers. I really like it. Like, I played this for 4 hours yesterday in the evening. I was so addicted. It's so interesting to see all of these games. It's really, really interesting. So here we have Special Gave, Special Agent from 2024. It has a demo and it's $2. Let's check out the gameplay, how juicy it is. I think for 2024, the level of juiciness is just not enough. See, this is one I was unsure about, because I feel like if it was more polished, if it was juicier, it could have way more, could have way more reviews. But I think the juiciness level that I'm seeing here gives me 0 reviews vibes, and I'm indeed correct. Let's check out the next one. Cosmic, A Journey Among Shadows. Like, this one looks a lot more polished. Really nice neon graphic art style. But the fact that it looks great on screenshots doesn't necessarily mean that it looks great in motion. So we also have to check it out in motion. The trailer even has sound effects. What do we make of this? It's $16.50. That's quite expensive. And it came out in 2025. I feel like platformers in 2025 is like very difficult. This could be a positive outlier potentially, so I want to be careful with my guess here. Let's watch more of the trailer. Here's the thing, right? If you wanted to play something like this in 2025, there would already be better options available. There are like 2 Ori games. There's like Hollow Knight. I don't think this one did do super well. Not because it's bad, but just because it doesn't meet the standards you need in this genre to make it. So I'm thinking 78, and if they got very lucky, maybe it's 500, but I'm locking in the 78. Oh, it's 18! Yikes, that's brutal. See, it's a very interesting but also very painful game to play. It like, I'm sure some of you will find it disheartening, but at the same time, you can also see that there are a lot of games like this on Steam that you're not really competing with. Like, if you really try, you can do something that looks better than this. Let's be real. This one has 5 reviews. Oh, it has 36. I mean, it's a bit of a distinction without a distinction. Let's check out what I missed here. I mean, it's $9. Oh, and it's very old. Corridor 7, 1994. So it's a bit of a classic. apparently, or something like that. Very old game. And it has a publisher. The fact that it has a publisher should always tell you that it's probably not 0 or not close to 0, because most publishers would be a bit embarrassed to like publish a game that only gets like 5 reviews. So if you have a publisher and everybody at the publishing team gives the game a review, then you should already be at least at something like 10. So if I had taken my time here, then I could have guessed this correctly. This was 100% my fault. Let's see what we get next. And you can also see that not all games are available in my region, and because the button brings me to a completely random game on Steam, occasionally it'll bring me just to a game that's not available in Germany. Here we have Bunker. It's an adventure action. It's not a horror game, is it? It is a horror game. It's €1. It does not have a publisher. It came out in 2024. Let's check out the trailer. No, I don't think I need to see too much more. I would be surprised if it's 45. I'm gonna go with 5. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Dumbest Survivors. So this must have been after Vampire Survivors, and indeed it came out in 2025. It's $2. It doesn't look too bad. Let's see how juicy it is. Juiciness is what I'm really trying to look at. No. The sounds are like the gun sounded like a pea shooter. This, unfortunately, I think has 6 reviews, 46 if they got lucky, but it's indeed 6. Let's check out the next one. Roro. Okay, let's be careful. It's only $1, so the price does make a difference. If it's cheaper, it usually sells quite a bit more, especially if it's like very cheap. Let's see how juicy it is. It looks too alien. You don't really understand what's going on, and that's why I'm giving it 14, and I am correct. Moving on to the next one. Gardyheim. This one is a platformer in 2024. You cannot release a platformer with this style in 2024 and expect it to do super well. So it's definitely not above 51. I think it's actually... I mean, it's $2. It's $2. Could be 51. Let's check out the trailer. No, it's not 51, it's 0. Guacamole Gold Edition. Another platformer. See how many platformers there are. I understand all of the people warning of making a platformer now. There are a lot of platformers. Very nice art. See, they put so much effort into the art. It does have a publisher. It's 15 usually, it's 75% off. Let's check out the trailer. So Gold Edition kinda tells me that there's been a different edition before. Why would you make a Gold Edition if the previous edition didn't do well? The trailer's well made. What was that? What was that? That's a random feature list scrolling through the screen. Maybe I should make it so that this is also hidden, because this is obviously quite a heavy clue. So I should not be able to see this. I'm gonna fix this in one of the next versions of the plugin. But that was obviously quite a strong hint that this was at least critically well received. So I think my intuition was right here that this is a positive outlier. It could be... It's either 730 or it's 3000. I'm having a bit of a hard time seeing the 3000. I think I'm locking in the 700. It is the 3000. Not bad, not bad. Nice. Next one. Quebec Mortis. I don't know what this is. It's $9 for a game that looks like this. This has 15. Yeah. Cat Warfare. It's free. It's free to play. Check out the trailer. Does not have a publisher. $4. And it came out in 2020. Unfortunately, I hope I'm wrong. I'm just gonna click the 5. It's 252. That's way more than I expected. And to be fair, this game is a lot better than other games we had a look at so far. It also looks a lot more fun in terms of gameplay. So I think it would have been possible to guess that one correctly. I am just not skilled enough at review guesser yet, but I'm sure I'll get there. I'll become a review guesser pro. I'm telling you, I'm a grind this review guesser game till I'm a pro review guesser. I find it really educational. It's quite interesting. Counter-terrorist agency. Counter-terrorist agency lets you fight international terrorism and prevent attacks all over the world. It does have 2 publishers. It's $15.
Suspect on the run. I repeat.
It's a strategy simulator game.
Suspect on the run.
Has an expensive opening, slightly more effort opening cinematic.
Suspect arrested. Mission success.
Cool music, cool maps. Quite a lot of systems here, quite a lot of depth. Skill tree. This is 3 digits. I think this is 3 digits. Oh, who's the greatest review guesser? Next one. I'm so addicted to this game. This one has 3. Next one. Wanderer's Shade. Isn't this so interesting? I think all of the screenshots look very samey, and this came out in 2024. It's early access. It hasn't been updated for 18 months. This has 1. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Louis Charles in the Louvre. Explore a museum's spooky attic after hours as the ghost of the little I don't know. I'm bad at reading. It's an exploration puzzle roguelike with extremely noisy graphics. It's not that they're super bad. They're just they feel very cluttery, very saturated noise all over the place. I think this is 0. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm right. Galactic Protection Squad Episode 1. It's a VR game. That is an important hint, because surprisingly, the baseline for VR games seems to be a lot higher. It's 2 developers, 2020. The capsule art is a bit crap. So there's a very big red flag here, and that is laggy trailer footage. Games with laggy trailer footage, in my experience, always do really poorly. I'm locking in the 5. Zodiac Landing. For some reason, I don't feel like I have to look at it too much more. I think this is probably 1, but just to be sure, let's have a quick look at the trailer. It looks boring. It's 1. It is correct. Next one. Maru Expedition. We can fly. This one. Let's check out the trailer. It does have a publisher, so it's not 0. It can't have 0 reviews. Otherwise, that would be so embarrassing for the publisher. Wait, does this one actually have 0 despite having a publisher? It's free to play. It does definitely not have 0. It does have 140. Indeed it does. Evil Awaits version 1.3 update, New Game Plus. So the fact that it got updates means that it didn't do super poorly. Came out in 2024. It's a cinematic action horror game for $15. It has cool monsters. The trailer starts with action immediately. You wouldn't believe how rare this is. Like for 90% of the games we just had a look at, the trailer does not start with action. It starts with some BS and I have to skip ahead. Here I don't have to skip ahead. That's a win. Combat looks satisfying. It has voice acting. I think this has 733. Oops. I think it's the price. I think those would have done much better with a lower price. I think I could have guessed this one correctly. It would have been possible to guess this one. MonsterCon. No, don't mention the existential dread. It's a funky art style. I think it's appealing, but what is it about? It's a visual novel, LGBTQ plus dating sim. Nice. Catchy music, but what is it? Can you find love at the nerdiest convention ever? MonsterCon goes back to the multiplayer drafting sim formula. I think this game has a lot of good things going for it. The thing that is a bit problematic is that it's difficult to see what it is exactly. I find it difficult to see what it is exactly at first glance. And it's $15. That's quite expensive. So I could be completely wrong about this one, but I'll give it 50. It has 1,500. Let's see if there's some clues I overlooked that could have made me guess the one correctly. And you can see that spotting these positive outliers is extremely difficult because your brain gets so trained on just guessing low, because most games are low. So that when you see a positive outlier, it's very, very hard. Yeah, I mean, it's very solid art. It's extremely solid art, and the trailer's well made. It starts with action. Yeah. It does have like a cinematic animation opening that is typically something that points to having more than 100 reviews. Yeah, maybe 50 is just a bit. Well, it was just a bit low for this one, I guess. Yeah. Hyperbody does have a publisher. It's VR and it's free. It looks not like it has a lot of reviews. I'm gonna give it 10. Yeah. Yep. Okay, this one once again looks solid. Solid art style, constant pixel size, colors that don't immediately hurt your eyes. Let's check out the trailer. How juicy is it? Unfortunately, the trailer did not convince me that people are gonna buy this for $9 in 2024. It's one, isn't it? It is. It is a place far away. These are very difficult because I don't play these kind of games. So the ones that I don't play as often, I'm more often wrong about. This came out in 2025, though. I don't feel like this looks just right for a 25 game. Maybe the nostalgia factor, but it's $10 also. Let's see the trailer. Does it start with something interesting? Not really. It's one. Unfortunately, I'm right. Gun Quest. This one is for In the Other Waters. This looks like it could be a positive outlier. It has a publisher. It won some kind of indie game award. Like, we can't get rid of that. If it's in the trailer, then it's in the trailer. Okay, so this is obviously, this makes me believe it did quite a couple of numbers, right? If it got endorsed by like awards and shit. It got covered by Rock Paper Shotgun. Has a really good art style. It's really well made. Sound design is good. It does have really good audio. Okay, what is it about? Play as an artificial intelligence, guiding a standard through a beautiful, mysterious alien ocean. A non-violent sci-fi story. Enter a world of wonder, fear and vulnerability. Actually, I think this one goes on my wish list. This looks interesting. I like exploration games. Is it already out? It came out in 2020 for 15. That's a bit expensive, but also like a confident price. I will say that I spotted positive outlier here and armor lock in 1900. And that is indeed correct. Wow. Hey, wow, we got a positive outlier right. I feel like these, if you guess the positive outliers right, that should be worth more points, because anyone can get these here right. This is probably 11, especially for $10. Sorry, this is not gonna work. Goblin Defense, Steel and Wood. It came out in 2013. So for 2013 graphics, it's not bad. It's $3. Let's see if it's juicy. How juicy are you? Oh, you don't have sound. Oh, you don't have a smooth trailer. Oh, what did I tell you about trailers that don't at least run at 30 FPS? Extremely red flag, unfortunately. It sold 60, I guess 3. Fair enough. I mean, graphics are good. Night Solitaire. Could be a mobile port. It does, like, the aspect ratio makes me think it's a mobile port. It's $5. This is a freaking mobile port. I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's 18. It is. Yeah, so you kind of get the idea. Unfortunately, I gotta go. I just wanted to get in a quick round and show you this. I will release the Chrome plugin in the hopefully near future after I've worked on it a little bit more. I have some cool ideas of what I want to do with it. And there will probably be more episodes of this. Let me know if you like this format, if we should do more. I think it's extremely fun to play, at least. Hopefully it's fun to watch. And I think it's extremely educational. Like, even though it's very painful to see how poorly a lot of these games do, I think it's extremely educational for game developers. I find it super interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.